smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you.
Before we start off this episode, I just want to say that Morgana has become quite the interesting character over the past few episodes with all the crazy, evil shenanigans she's been doing. And some of you lovelies hate her, others are fascinated by her, including myself. With this in mind, I have decided to go ahead and write a series of short stories under the title Morgana's Memories to explore her childhood from a personal level, have a little bit of an insight into her head and her character, see maybe what drives her or has influenced the person that she's become today. And for those of you who want a little bit of extra material on these characters and immerse yourselves in the world a little bit more, to give you that extra content. Now, I'll be putting these stories up on my website, which I will leave links to in the description below. Every time a new part comes out, I will let you guys know in the video, either in the beginning or at some stage in the video if I remember, and you guys can go ahead, read up on that. I know some of you lovelies have already been on top of the ones that I have released, and you gave me feedback on that, and some of you have really liked going back and having a more in-depth look at some of her childhood memories that maybe, you know, we kind of skimmed over when we were playing in the game. Obviously, we'll carry on the stories in the actual Let's Plays, but this is just, again, an extra way for you guys to just get a little bit of an insight into my characters' minds. So the first part has been released. I will put a link down in the description below so you guys can go ahead, visit my website, and read that if you would like. But that's it. Let's jump into the episode, shall we? Hello my lovelies, this is simsfel and welcome to episode 46 of the Sims 4 Vampire Amazon series Generation 2. When we left off in the last episode, we had some pretty spicy things happen. So, you guys went off the rails saying how upset you were at Morgana for even trying to do something like get married to the queen. And some of you saw it coming, some of you were hoping or were saying that Ophelia is probably gathering her strength so that she can crash the wedding and save the queen from evil Morgana. Well guys, for those of you who thought that, I have a little bit of bad news. That ain't happening. And the reason for that is because there is no wedding to crash, you see. If there was a wedding to crash, Ophelia might have a chance. But there is no wedding to crash. What we have instead, guys, let me go back and explain. So, the devil's proposal, or the devil's, what was it? Was it the proposal? Yeah, the devil's proposal was the engagement. So, as soon as Queen Narcissa said yes and accepted that fang flower, she essentially agreed to marry Morgana. And then that ritual Morgana did at the end, where she floated up into the air and exuded all this, you know, intoxicating mist, that was essentially the wedding ceremony. They're now bound by the laws of hell as wife and wife. So, holy cow, but that is what's happened. Morgana has not stopped there, though. In case any of you thought that she was a threat, or, you know, in case the queen still thinks she's a threat, Morgana wants to show the queen that now that they're equals, and now that they are, you know, wives, bound in holy matrimony, that she actually is going to try and put her best foot forward in this relationship, and obviously not do anything to undermine the queen, and to show the queen that she is completely and utterly safe, and that Morgana is on her side. Morgana has prepared a wedding gift for the queen. And to kind of present that wedding gift to her, she has gone ahead and arranged for this entirely new part of the castle. It's not too huge, but you guys will see what I mean when we go through it. So this is the present that Morgana has created for her. So you come through here and you've got this beautiful little banquet table where we're going to have fountains of chocolate flowing so that Morgana and the queen can, you know, enjoy some fruits while they go ahead and, rest down this corridor while they sit here and speak about their new married life and all the wonderful things that they'll hopefully do for the kingdom, and get to know each other, and how their relationship is now a lot stronger. All those amazing things. While they're sipping on, oh look, there's some drinks, some globes. While they're sipping on some cherry drink from those globes and eating strawberries, they'll also be spectating the glorious performance put on by Morgana's private army, who have found themselves in the execution chamber and will be burnt to a crisp. As you can see, Raisin has already been struck by lightning because it was currently a storm. But yeah, hopefully we'll see some wonderful things from these ladies. Morgana basically used them to build all of this, and then she did not even hesitate to throw them in there after she got married, because as you guys know from the previous episode, she didn't actually like working with them. She was just using them. Now that she's done using them, she is gonna kill them all as a wedding gift to the queen, to show the queen that she is completely safe and that Morgana really has her best interest at heart. So guys, with that brilliant start to the episode, so when we zoom out, this is what this new portion of the castle actually looks like. Doesn't it look pretty? I mean, yeah, it's a bit sick, maybe just a little bit, but isn't it so pretty? I like it. It looks nice. We didn't have a viewing area before like we did at the old castle, but Morgana's gone ahead and fixed that up for us. So there we go. We still have to lay this fountain with some beautiful things and put some drinks in here, and then everything will be well. How exciting, how exciting. Well, we can't wait to see how this performance plays out. I don't think Morgana is going to take everyone out at this moment. I think she's just wanting to show the queen. And at this stage, it's not like the queen's going to run and try and get Kennedy and Clara out, because she... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, she just got married to Morgana. And as you can see, they have a little bit of a romantic relationship, but I think the queen is still feeling the effects of that mysterious mist that Morgana had on her. Even though that's gone away now, I'm pretty sure, the queen is still feeling some of its effects. So I don't think the first thought that goes through her head is going to be, holy cow, I need to get the others out. No. I think it's going to be, oh, what has Morgana prepared for me? Maybe I should go and see what this is all about. So Morgana is going to go ahead. And, oh, look, they haven't even had their first kiss. They're married and they haven't had their first kiss. Holy cow. Well, makes sense. It was a little bit of a forced and unorthodox sort of marriage. But she is going to bring, hold on a second, the queen out here so that they can sit and chat. Yeah, there we go. They want to sit and chat. And as you can see, this portion, because Morgana has gone ahead and created this in her devil form, we have vines at the top, but they're all red, blood red vines. And then we've got these beautiful red banners with stars on them that are probably Morgana's sign, or signs of Morgana's devil, essentially. Now, I don't know if the execution of these ladies are going to work the way I was hoping that it would work, because I have never before had vampires that don't stay in the household actually be executed. So I guess this is trial and error to see what happens, whether this is going to end up being a full-on execution, or, oh darling, that's not where I mean, hey, if you want to sit that way, I guess you could also do things that way. But yeah, I don't know if they're actually going to end up dying, or what's going to happen, or if they have to be in my household. I don't know, we'll just have to see how it goes. I would assume that they can still pass away. They might die from, what season is it? They could, I guess, die from lightning. They could die. I'll get Morgana to chat with the queen while she's going in and doing this. Brighten her day, have a deep conversation. Yeah, there we go. But they could die from lightning. They could die from overheating, I think. They could also die probably from the sunlight, but I don't know, because they can automatically bring out their umbrellas. We'll have to see. What else can they die from? Not cold, because it's not winter, but basically they can, die from a various number of things. Or they can just stay here for all eternity. I don't know. This is just going to be the spectacle. If they don't die anytime soon, then I doubt the queen's going to bring them out. I mean, they helped kind of overthrow the castle. So even though Morgana is, being all nice to her and everything, I don't think the queen's gonna let these ladies out anytime soon. Anyways, so Morgana is gonna come on over here and fill the fountain with some chocolate. Yes, please. She is going to pour a drink platter of some Simidar cherry sap. Of course, she needs to fill both of these with some cherry sap. Everything red, I think. Makes sense. I mean, look, Morgana, red and gold, so obviously she'd want red and gold. Oh, everything looks so brilliant. She's probably so proud of this performance she's put on for the queen, the spectacle. I can just imagine her absolutely reeling in all of this. So that's pretty amazing. I don't know where she's going to put that down. Yeah, she poured a platter. Maybe that wasn't the right thing to do. Okay. Well, she poured a platter that she can't exactly put anywhere. Well, that sucks. Okay, hold on a second, guys. We have this platter that doesn't have anywhere to go. So give me a second. And I am just going to pop in a little bit of an accent table over here. Okay, what about this one? Maybe not that one. What's a nice little pretty accent table? Cabinets? No, that's not what I want. Oh, there we go. Accent tables. This one? No, not entirely. I guess this one could be used. There's a little bit of an issue on this side. Not everything works the way I want it to, unfortunately. I guess we could have this. I mean, this looks very nice. But again, that's not going all the way back, which is what I want. Okay, what about this? This is not going all the way either. Yeah, some of them are being really odd. And I don't know what's up with that. Like this one, no, oh, okay, never mind. All of them are being odd. Well, that's awkward. Okay, regardless, we're gonna put this table over here. Is there a red? Oh, black and red would have been most preferable. But I guess if we can't go ahead and do that, we can always compromise for something else. Maybe black and gold. I guess black and gold's kind of, I don't really like the black and gold. I think we'll leave the white table. And I'll just go ahead and place the platter up. Nope, we can't place it on the... Okay, well that sucks. I'll just take this accent table out. We don't need crap that we can't use. Thank you very much. Okay, so well, that was a misfire. I'll put this in the kitchen. Okay, we had a slight issue, but we are back and things have been solved. So these ladies try to escape. They try to escape. But Morgana used her devil powers and basically put them back in their place. But to solve that issue that the Sims was giving us, we had to go ahead and actually put them in our household so that we can keep them in there until they die. So yeah, there we go. Anyways, while that was happening, it was the platter of drinks caused all the problems. But for those of you wondering, hey, Queenie, go kill Morgana. You're the queen, put her in her place. It doesn't matter if you're married. Well, guys, now that Morgana has married Queen Narcissa and officially acknowledged her as her queen, she's going to go ahead and, let's see, not first kiss. She's going to go ahead and ask for a favor. Did you guys forget that she had 3 gemstones in her inventory? So she attacked right after the crown tribute, so she still has the gemstones that she got, and she received 3 out of 4. And if you guys were, in tune with that episode, you will know that these gemstones that the queen gives out basically means that at any point in that Sim's life, while the queen who gave the gemstones, our queen, they will be able to ask for anything except the queen's crown. So now that Morgana has acknowledged Narcissa's queen, she's going to give her the first gemstone, and she is going to ask, hold on a second, we need Narcissa to accept. She's gonna ask Narcissa to spare her life. There we go, guys. There we go. So Morgana cannot face any sort of punishment from anyone for trying to take over the castle, for threatening the queen, for throwing everyone in jail or in the dungeon, even being as cruel as she was to the children. She can't face any sort of punishment or repercussions because she asked the queen for a favor, and that favor was that she be forgiven and her life be spared. Or not forgiven, they don't have to forgive her, but that her life is spared. So she cannot be killed for her traitorous actions. I can already sense some of you banging your fists on the table, cursing at this woman, but unfortunately that is just the way things are going to be. And okay, I'm gonna now go ahead, guys, that all of that shenanigans is over, and put the autonomy on full. There we go. Put the autonomy on full so that these ladies can go around and start doing whatever they want to do. But we should probably grab some chocolate-covered strawberries. Get the queen to grab this as well. Wonderful. And, oh no, someone's using that. I'm sorry. Morgana, do you want to grab your... Yeah, go on. Normally, we do not encourage our Sims eating strawberries, but it's red, so I feel like Morgana's obsessed with it. But we only ban this when there's a pregnant Sim in the castle. We don't have one, and Morgana stinks. So I think she's a little bit sick and tired of this whole spectacle. It is nighttime, actually. So the queen's gonna be off doing her own thing. And, actually, oh, what is she doing? Oh, she's feeding. She's feeding her little koi. That's cute. Probably not the thing to do right now. Right, I think the queen is actually going to head down to the dungeon. Holy cow. And the first thing she needs to do is help her release the children. So she is literally going to come on down, and she is going to help release the children. I think she is going to just look at Morgana. You know, she has to grant that. Morgana asked for her life in a valid way. And if Narcissa doesn't kind of abide by that request that Morgana, asked of her, that means that Narcissa is going back on her own word as queen. And if she does that, then is she really, does she really have the right to be queen? That's the thing. So she, unfortunately, has to grant that. But she is, at the same time, going to just let Morgana enjoy the spectacle, and she is going to rush down here because she does realize there are more important things than watching the traitors die. She's just going to have to be satisfied with Morgana's private army being destroyed and knowing that they can't pose a threat to her ever again. The first thing Queen Narcissa is going to do is unlock this for the children so they can get out. Oh my goodness, the children. And then she's going to come here and unlock all of these doors so that everyone can get out of here and go tend to their needs. Let them know that they're free. But also, for those of them panicking, especially probably the children, I think Kennedy and Clara, they might not look like it, but look at that. She's panicking. She's probably all ready to, raise arms up against Morgana, but I think the queen's going to have to let them know, we're not at risk anymore. I struck a deal, and she's agreed to return the castle to us. And we are going to be punishing the traitors. And then everyone's going to be like, well, where's Morgana? What is she doing? Have you already caught her? Has Ophelia won? Are you punishing her? And she's going to have to let the others know that no, we're not punishing Morgana. Morgana's up there, but it's okay. We're not in trouble anymore. And I don't know how everyone else is going to be able to wrap their head around whatever the hell is happening with Morgana and the Queen. She's not going to let them know straight away that they're married. I think that's something she wants to keep secret as long as possible because, again, it is a tad bit embarrassing that she got forced into something like this. So she's just going to have to deal with that. But I think the first thing Morgana is actually going to do, she is going to, holy cow, she definitely needs to take a bath. How's everyone feeling? I think everyone is really thirsty, And the game is being a little bit laggy, and I think that is, of course, because of how many Sims we have, which is not great. I think it's the amount of Sims we have, to be honest, guys. But, oh geez, look at that. Oh my goodness. Lady Clara already knew. I think she came up here to look at these little column stands, these stands and these columns, and think, uh-oh, Morgana asked for a favor, didn't she? That's why the queen's not punishing her. She asked for a favor. So, we have not seen a favor used before, so this is quite interesting. Quite interesting that Morgana would use her favor in that way. Did any of you guys see that coming? Did any of you guys see that coming? Okay, some of you probably hate me right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, well, now that the children are off doing their own thing, which is great, what's Ursula doing? Ursula, my darling, you can go to bed. I don't know what she's doing. She's not going to bed. I'm going to reset her, and hopefully she continues doing whatever she's supposed to be doing. Oh my goodness, Persephone, I'm so sorry, my child. Oh my goodness, in the drama of everything that happened, I completely forgot, guys, that Persephone's turning into a teenager. Holy cow. Okay, well, she needs... Whoopsies. Okay, Persephone literally aged up as soon as she finished going through this entire ordeal. So what is going to happen with her? What is going to happen with her? We need to go ahead and see what's going to happen with her, guys. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the first trait they get as a child is always randomized, and then we pick the other ones, I think. That's how it works. So Persephone. She's been pretty lone, like she's been a loner, she's been calm, she's been collected. Yeah, I feel like she's been, and I mean, given the ordeal she's kind of gone through. I think she would develop the paranoid trait. Yeah. And I think the reason she's going to develop that, I mean, as you guys already saw, she's kind of gone through a very traumatic experience literally before her birthday. So I think she's going to grow up a little bit paranoid that everyone around her is out to get her, particularly Morgana. So we're going to have to see how this trait plays out in the future. But guys, I'm going to put paranoid in. I've never worked with that trait before, so I'm quite excited to see how that's going to play into the story, Vampire Amazon. And in terms of what is she going to want to do? She's not going to be a popularity sim. Maybe a nature sim? I can kind of see her as a nature sim. The curator, outdoor enthusiast, freelance botanist. I kind of see Persephone as a collector, like a curator. I think she prefers staying to herself. She's very neat, and she doesn't trust other people, but she trusts the things that she finds around the world, because they fascinate her in a way, in a safe way, in a way that warms her heart, that like the people can't. So there we go. That is Persephone. Holy flippin' cow. Let's go ahead and get a good look at her. Oh my goodness. Now that Persephone Cavador is a teen, our first teen of Generation 3, guys, her vampire powers have fully manifested. She no longer has a hunger, energy, or bladder motive and must consume plasma to satisfy her thirst. So let's go ahead, before we end this episode, get a good look at her, guys. Okay. Can you give me a straight face, honey? Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to reset her just so we can get a good look. Come on. Okay, here we go. This is Persephone, guys. Reset. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, this is how she looks before I've given her the makeover. When we come back in the next episode, she will have gotten her makeover, and we'll have to see how she ends up looking. I think she actually looks quite pretty. I don't know, guys, but I personally think she looks prettier than her mother, Ophelia. Let me know what you guys think. I love it. I flip and love her. But We'll have to see what she ends up looking like after I give her a makeover. And with that said and done, guys, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye. It was a terrifying night at the creature cradle. After Ophelia's humiliating defeat in the Battle of Two Armies, she and the children were awaiting their fate against a new power. They didn't know when Morgana would come for them, but they were sure she would make them pay for going against her. However, instead of the terror they anticipated, it was an unknown that arrived at their doors. Ophelia could barely recognize her own daughter. She had grown so much. Persephone took her mother in an embrace and assured her that all was well. The queen had worked out a deal with Morgana, and Persephone had been sent to return Princess Genevieve to the royal household. Meanwhile at the castle, Lady Kennedy rushed to the queen. She was so relieved to see Narcissa alive and well that she broke into tears. The queen assured her scholar that everything had been worked out, and they wouldn't be at risk from something like this ever again. Kennedy was confused at Narcissa's calmness. Even if Morgana couldn't be executed for her crimes, she had to be punished, at least stripped of her title. Without that, she would lose most of her influence and power anyway. As the queen mulled over Kennedy's words in private, she was approached by Morgana. The demon vampiress had another favor to ask of Narcissa, that she be allowed to keep her position in the coven as priestess.